everybody, welcome back. This is Jeet Olson. I'm here with Ed Stahl at his gym, Metrolina Martial Arts, and Ed's going to show us a double stick drill that he wanted us to see.
Yeah, so I just got this, so I wanted to share it so we can all play with it. So we're going to start with Heaven 6, so hopefully you're familiar with that. If not, we'll run through it just real quick. If not, definitely he's got videos on it, so check it out. Okay, so it starts in this chambered position or the closed position, depending on what you want to call it. I pull through, and then I hit and return. Another way to say it is forehand, backhand, backhand. There's a million different ways. And that's Heaven 6. He's got videos on it. Check that out.
One thing to keep in mind when you're with a partner, just because I teach this a lot, is when he chambers, you have to chamber on the opposite side. People will try to chamber and then they'll try to duplicate, like I can't get it.
Yeah.
So remember, you got to be a cross body. So it's his right to my right, his left to my left, my right, and then vice versa. So that's just one thing to keep in mind when you're trying to practice.
Absolutely, it's a good point, because I do have a lot of people that will mirror you, and you're like, wait a minute. I mean, which is good for combat, but not necessarily for the flow of the drill.
Right.
Anywho, so we're going to talk about prefix and suffix here. So for the prefix, we're just going to put in what's called like an abanico heaven, okay? So if you've done any of the, I don't know what we call them, but the 5 counts, where you go 1, 2, 3, low, high, and we have the abanico 5.
Sinawali 5 count.
Okay, so Sinawali 5 count. So 1, 2, 3, you have the heaven abanico, okay? So it's 1, 2, 3, and that puts you there so you can go low, high, and then 1, 2, 3, and then you can go low, high. We're going to kind of do that, but we're going to put it in Heaven 6 as a prefix, and then we'll get to the suffix. So first things first, we start here, we pull through, and it comes in, it hits, and pulls through. And then we reset onto the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is also called the Lameko 12 count from Guru Ram. 1, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so that's with the prefix, but here's where I thought it got really interesting, is you can do it on the suffix as well. This gets tricky because it's going to be on the backhand, so it feels slightly different. Okay, so we're going to ignore the prefix, we're just going to do standard Heaven 6, but put it with the suffix. Okay, so pull through. So now it's our backhand, we pull through, then abanico on the backhand, and then hit in. And then tuck in. So it feels a little different. Right there. Mess that up. Okay, I hit your hand there. So, oh good, padded 6. So
they're sticky though.
Yeah, they're a little sticky when you go, especially when you use both of them together. Yeah. Man, but I love these for sparring and because of my hand. Anyway, so now let's do it for the prefix and the suffix. Okay, so we'll reset here. Prefix, suffix. So now we have.
Oh, now we're done.
No.
Oh yeah, you're right. Prefix.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Suffix. Yep.
Dang it. Prefix.
1, 2, oh, yep, now the suffix. See, but this is the fun part of it, is because it tricks us up. Yeah, it challenges us.
It's taking it to another level.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a flow here, and then I'll show you why you would want to do this. Because I mean, you're gonna have that guy. You're watching this video right now. You're gonna be like, why would I do this? It's in the comments. You're putting it there, aren't you? Don't worry. I got you, fam. Okay.
Fam.
So prefix. 1, 2, 3. Suffix. Yes, good. We got 2 full revolutions. So we're going to stop there. So why would we do this? And yeah, it is kind of clunky. But that's important to help, A, keep yourself engaged. If you're an advanced student like he's talked about in previous videos, there's levels to it, and you need to stay engaged. Otherwise, yeah, you walk into a seminar, Heaven 6. I've done Heaven 6 a million times. And you're right, we have. It's good for you. But now, if we do Heaven 6, now you can put in those little abanico flares at different points and get little scores.
Right.
So, when we're flowing here, and you don't go super fast, just go fast enough. I'm off beat totally. Okay, so now once we're completely off, there we go, we found ourselves. I try and get it there.
Right.
So that way it adds a little element to it. And then you try go. Now another thing that could be an entire video on its own is what he tried to do previously is catch the flow.
Right.
That's much harder. Again, you know, if you're working with someone brand new, okay, and you're teaching them Heaven 6, and they mess up, so I'll mess up, okay, his job is to keep the flow going as the teacher or the more advanced student. So I'll mess it up again. So he keeps going, and then we find the flow. So he messes up, okay, so, and then we try and find the flow. See, but it is hard. There it is. Does that make sense? So I never stop what I'm doing, and he has to catch it. That could be an entirely different video.
It could.
But anyway, so now back to the suffix prefix thing. It doesn't always have to be on that first hit. That's just easy for me right now to show on video is when we're here on Heaven 6. Here is, and I can get it in and keep the flow going.
It's like a half-beat drill.
Yes, exactly. And then I have to catch up because I filled in the half beat with. Took a little bit more time, but I think it's cool.
It is neat.
Yeah.
I like it. It's something to play with.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's something to play with, and it keeps you engaged. And like, I know when I'm teaching some students, like, you know, if I just need them to work Heaven 6, I'll play around with them just so they can keep getting reps in and show that there's levels and stuff.
Yeah. Cool. I like it. Pretty neat.
Yeah. So I thought I'd share.
I haven't seen. So. And that's what makes, that's one of the things I think makes Filipino martial arts so cool and fun, is there's layers upon layers upon layers. What do they say in Shrek? It's like an onion, like a parfait. Everybody likes parfait. But there's just so many layers of this thing, and you could just keep going. And you're like, oh, I got Heaven 6. And then you just got shown like, oh, no you don't.
Yeah.
Like anybody who says, oh, I got Heaven 6, there are so many layers to Heaven 6 that it's unbelievable. And I used to think that way until I met Guru Dan and Guru Ron, and then I got smacked down in the, like, get out of here.
Yeah, because like, how long have you done Filipino martial arts?
Since 1999.
So you're now on you're 22 of it.
Yeah, so...
Not to call you out like that, but...
No, 32.
32, that...
99. Oh, no, yeah, 2000.
Yeah,
sorry.
Yeah.
22.
So not to call you out like that, but the thing is he's still learning. And I've done Kali for, I guess, 14 or 15 years myself, and I'm constantly like, oh, that's new, that's cool. And that's really important in martial arts, because like, if it's not fun, and you're not learning, you're going to burn out.
Right. Well, and I think it's true, like something I've been telling my gym too, is you only stop learning when you're done. Like, if you're truly into martial arts, you should be learning something every single time. Like, there should be a tweak, a nugget, something that you're like, oh, I never caught that. And we just finished a seminar.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's 50% of that you've already seen. But maybe there was something you're like, oh, I never caught that. I know the one guy said he set up his sleeve choke wrong for years. He's like, I never thought to do it that way.
Yeah.
And like, now that's the thing. We train with Professor Carlos together, and it's like, there's always some little detail you're like, I've never noticed that until this time. And that's kind of how this should be.
Yep. I
Cool.
agree.
Awesome. Well, you guys know what to do. If you haven't already done so, please hit that like button. Let us know that you hit that like button. Let us know that you like the content. It helps us kind of gauge what we're going to make more videos on. Also, smash that subscribe button. It's a click of the keyboard for you, but man, that's a big deal to us. It really helps us out. And then finally hit that bell icon so you know when the next Martial Arts Unlimited Association video is out. Also, if you're in the area, come check out my man Ed Stahl here at Metro Line of Martial Arts. He is in Concord, and I'll put the location and stuff in here as well as in the description so you can follow it. Also the website. So if you're up in this area, you can check him out. Again, he is our JKD affiliate, so if you are looking for JKD training remotely, I'm going to put you in touch with this man as you're like Associate 4 or Associate 1 or something.
Yeah, Associate 1.
He's pretty high up there.
Pretty high.
With Guru Balicki, so who is our mutual instructor. But yeah, if you're in the area, check him out. Otherwise, you guys stay safe, keep training, And put in your comments below what you think of this drill.